Good evening. Welcome to another episode of Whiskey and Wealth Wednesday. Throwing a little bit of a curveball at you tonight. I'm actually drinking Waterloo Antique Gin. However, if you look at this bad boy, you can see that it was aged in casks, and it actually drinks very much like whiskey. In fact, Jason, thank you very much for that. He said, as a fellow whiskey drinker, I thought you might appreciate this. So we're going to hit on a few things tonight. The first thing is, nice job, Haley. If you saw last week's episode, Haley stepped in and covered Social Security for us, so that was great. Secondly, I've had a number of people recently say, hey, it would be great if you could do something along the lines of what to look for when evaluating wealth planners, financial advisors, and so forth. And so I thought I'd give you just a few bullet points on that. Number one, I think they need to be independent, meaning they're not beholden to an insurance company or an investment company, because then there's just an objectivity issue. Secondly, they need to be a fiduciary. And then I would argue, thirdly, they need to have an idea, maybe their practice is centered around people with common issues, because it's just going to lend itself to a level of expertise with respect to your particular issues, goals, and objectives. Thirdly, today, I wanted to ask a favor. I mentioned that this second was something that people have shared with me. The second issue today was something people had shared with me. So the third thing I'd like to throw out to you today is solicit your feedback. What are some items that you would like or some topics you'd like to cover in the future? And if you could send those to me, text me, email, what have you, give me a phone call, that'd be great as well. So at any rate, again, last week Social Security, this week we hit on the what to look for in a financial advisor, as well as soliciting your feedback. And again, strangely, gin can taste like whiskey. Cheers.